Huh.
Hello there. Tonight's shave, we're going to be using my Everready 500 PVT with an 18 millimeter golden nib finest 2-band, or finest F2, and yeah, it's a 2-band knot in it. I'm going to set that there to soak, and tonight I had a very special mail call yesterday, I believe it was, from Mr. Ray Pope. I don't believe that he will care that I mention him. He sent me some samples of Soap of the Gods, Van Ulay, Monica Gillum makes these soaps. And he sent me 6 samples. Isabelle, which we'll be shaving with tonight. Windwalker. Dionysus. Her Fougere scent. Interested in that big time. Her Bay Rum scent. And Petals de Rose. Or rose petals. Petals of a rose, or whatever, I believe it. But these are made again by Monica Gillum, Van Ulay. I like the presentation. These remind me of, these little sample tins remind me of, you know, Kentucky Fried Chicken, the mashed potatoes or the gravy, which I expect that's what they are. They're the same kind of deal. But I like her packaging. These samples, there's one here that looks like what I expect a full thing of soap would look like. I mean, you can see that just over the top there's soap in there. It's not clustered like these are. But this kind of clustering, this looks like she piped it out of a pastry bag. And the thing of it is, you know, does that have any bearing on how good the soap is? Probably not. But it tells me that she's interested in how she presents her product, and that if she's going to take the time to do that at the end of things, then she probably took her time to make sure that everything was right throughout the whole process of building the soap, making the soap. So, but that's wonderful. And what I'm going to do, it's a fairly soft soap. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull one of these little things out here on this one, and that's all that I'm going to use to shave with. Now let's talk a little bit about, let me find Isabelle, because that's the one that was Isabelle. I'm getting the lids mixed up. Okay, this is Windwalker. Alright, this is Isabelle. Now, in her scent description, she describes it as aimed at females, at women. It's supposed to be kind of a feminine scent. I really don't get that. To me, this would work for a man or a woman. It's got a lime type of scent. I believe there's jasmine and sweet pea and a couple other different types of fragrances. But what I'm getting the most is the jasmine and the lime, or citrus rather, and it just smells wonderful to me. I don't sense a femininity to it. It's kind of neutral to me as far as gender based type of stuff, but it's just a lovely scent. I love it, and I think it's going to be wonderful. So that's what we're going to be shaving with tonight. Isabelle. We're also going to be shaving with a razor. This is my Jim G bar. This is SC. This kicks off SE week on the Frugal Wet Shaver, or I'm sorry, the Shave Mug Society. Uh, those two forums kind of run together, which is cool. I like those two forums really well, or Facebook pages rather. This has got a Gem Blue Star blade. This will be like its third shave, or the fourth, something like that. So it'll work. So let's go ahead and begin the shave. We get a chunk of this soap out. And I'm actually going to try just a small little chunk like that and just see what it does. It's got a wonderful feel to it. Doesn't want to sit still. Get in there. Hold on a minute. You're going to stay still. There we go. Alright. Oh yeah, that worked. It's moving around still. That's alright. I can handle that. I don't really care. I can deal with that. I just prefer to try to get it to sit still. But it'll take a little bit to lather it because it doesn't want to sit still. But that's alright. That doesn't mean anything. Just means it'll take a little bit more to do it. Won't hurt my feelings none. I'll get it done. The scent to me almost seems to intensify a bit. Most of the time, most soaps, the scent seems to mellow somewhat when you begin to lather. This stuff, I don't get that. Maybe it's not intensifying, but it's not thinning out. It's not lessening. It has a lovely, lovely sheen or shine to the lather. It's building wonderfully thick peaks. So let me add, I need more water. More water, Sam. Lovely. So it's building a wonderful lather. But I actually, this is good, but I mean, it wants more water when I look after the lather. And that's a good thing. I like soaps that say, hey, give me some more water. Because to me, it's not always the case, and we'll find it here in a little bit. But those are some of the slickest soaps that I've run into, is soaps that cry out for more water. Sterling does that. Oh, there's another soap. I can't remember what it is now that really does that, and it's slick as snot. All right. There you go. Yeah. Lovely. Now that's beautiful. Look at that. Lovely lather. Feels wonderful on the face. There's a property of a lot of soaps that I tend to love. It seems to carry across the different brands, whether they're expensive or frugal, doesn't make any difference. There's a quality, let me dry my hands, to a lot of soaps that I find that I love that they seem to have in common, and that is there's a certain feel to the lather. There's a softness, I guess you would almost call it a luxuriousness to the lather that Martin DeCondra's got it, Barrister Man, LPL, a bunch of stuff, bunch of good soaps. Or LPL, not LDL, Le Père Le Chien. A bunch of different soaps that I like, that I think are really outstanding. And it's a softness to the lather when you put it on your face. It's just a luxurious kind of feel. This lather has that. I was talking to Ray on, I believe it was Facebook Messenger. These soaps came in yesterday, and of course I did the Père Le Chien video yesterday because I have received that before I received these, and I've been watching for it, and lovely. And so wanted to try it, and so he messaged me. He said, "Have you tried them yet?" And I was like, "No, I'm going to be trying them tonight." But he mentioned that they felt to him like these soaps felt really rich and like a really expensive soap. I would have to agree. Feel wonderful, and I think also, if I wanted to, I believe this soap would take probably twice as much water as I gave it. Lovely. And still be good, But these soaps, if I didn't mention it, I meant to, will be I'll be doing a 6-week series on them. Starting with this one, I'll shave with each one of them each week. And give you my impressions. I can tell you right now, this is absolutely lovely. Love the scent of this. It's a limey. To me, it reminds me, scent-wise, of a cross between Maggard's lime and bergamot, and Castle Forbes lime essential oil, I think it's called. I've never tried it. I have a friend that has it, and I've smelled it, and it's just wonderful. And that's kind of what this reminds me of, is a cross between those two. The Maggot has the lime, a really strong fundamental lime scent. The Castle Forbes has that lime scent, but it's got a stiffer back, or a stronger back note, or bass note. The Maggot is really light, citrusy, lovely stuff. The Castle Forbes has more. There's a stronger base to the scent of the Castle Forbes. Both of them are lovely. I would put the Maggot's Maria Armand stuff up against anything out there. It's just lovely stuff. I believe that's Maria Armand, Through the Fire. Lovely soap in its own right, and just as good as anything else I've ever used. And this, scent-wise, to me, is sort of a cross between the two, with the jasmine going on in the background, and it's lovely. This blade, people say, I don't get very many shaves out of the Blue Stars. They're carbon. They don't last very long. Well, I'll put a little coat of mineral oil on mine after I get done with them, just like I would the blade of my straight razors. And they last a long time. A good 5-6 shaves easy out of that razor blade with no problems whatsoever. So lovely. Alright, for aftershave, let me dry my face real quick. That's the shave. Nice and close, just like my Essies always do. For the aftershave, I'm going to use something a little special. It's Avon's Tire Winds. This bottle is almost completely full. I don't even believe anybody took but a little bit about it, out of it. This is the Sterling 6 Avon decanter. Lovely. I have a box for it as well. Just Tire Winds is a wonderful aftershave. I don't use these. I have several with Wild Country and Deep Woods and Spicy and a couple of others. And that's lovely. I don't use them very often because I don't want them to run out. I look for them all over the place, and when I find them and can afford them, I grab them up because they're good aftershave. And I grew up with Avon, stuff like that. I owned that as a kid, as a young man. So, alright, that's the shave. Lovely aftershave. This is week 1 of 6 weeks of Soap of the Gods. Monica Gillum, thank you for making a lovely soap. If you've not tried this soap, I know a lot of guys are shaving with it and talking about it right now, but it's a wonderful soap. Uh, well worth your time to try. You can get samples, I think, for like $2. I expect this is the size of the sample you'll get. I don't think Ray did anything special. I think these samples were either he bought them or they were sent to him with an order or something like that. And they're just lovely. And so that's a nice fat sample. I'll get 4 or 5 shaves easy out of that. And they're well worth your time. They're well packaged on the basis of this particular scent. Uh, the lather and the performance of the soap is wonderful. It's got a good slickness. It leaves your face feeling pretty good. Uh, it's really easy to lather. I like the presentation, and the scents are marvelous. Thank you, Monica Gillum. Thank you, Ray. And thank you guys for watching this video and being a part of what I do here. And God bless you. I'll talk to you later.
Huh.